Children, so hope all are doing good. Now let us pass on to the next lesson. Okay, yes, so you heard about rocks and minerals, isn't it? Yes. So as children, so I think you already heard about rocks, minerals, etc. Yes, we are living on earth. Rocks and minerals, they are gift, nature's gift actually to us. And on the earth we have land to live, and also we have soil where we grow crops. And the different types of rocks are there on the earth crust. The outer layers of earth has different types of rocks. So today we are going to learn about them in details. And rocks are made up of some substance, some chemical substance called minerals. Some rocks contain one type of mineral and some contain more than one, means many. So yes, rocks and minerals. ROCKS, rocks, and rocks are made up of some chemical substance called minerals. MINERALS, minerals. Lesson 21, rocks and minerals. Yes, children, the earth we live here, it provides us land to live and also soil to grow crops. And here we can find different types of rocks on the earth. They are nature's gift to us. So rocks and minerals are nature's gift to man actually. Rocks, there are different types of rocks we have, and rocks are made up of chemical substance called minerals. Some rocks contain only one type of mineral, some rocks contain more than one type of minerals, means many minerals. So today we'll learn about both rocks and minerals in detail. Okay? Yes. Lesson 21, rocks and minerals. Time to warm up. Here you can see a picture of a rock saying we are not of same kind, we are different types of rocks. Yes, so there are different types of rocks. Time to know. The whole earth is made up of rocks and minerals. Yes, we are living on earth, isn't it? Earth provides us land to live. Yes, and the whole earth is made of rocks and minerals. Inside the earth there is a liquid core of molten rock, and on the outside there is a hard crust. Yes, the outer layer of earth is called crust. Inside the earth is a liquid core, and the inside part of the earth is called core, C-O-R-E. Outside part is crust, and inside there is molten rock called magma, we say. If you compare the earth into an egg, yes, you can compare. Just imagine earth as an egg. Egg is white in color. So if you compare the earth to an egg, the shell of an eggshell, the outer covering, is like the crust on the earth. That is earth crust, the outer layer we say, the shell of an egg, the white part. The crust is made up of rocks and minerals. So earth's crust is made up of rocks and minerals. This is the outer part of the earth. Then much of the crust is covered by water, sand, soil and ice. So crust is covered by water, then soil, then sand, then ice. Okay? Yes, so if you dig deep enough, you will always hit rocks. Yes, when we dip deep inside the earth, what we will hit? We'll always hit a rock. Yes, so the earth is made up of rocks and minerals, and both are nature's gift to man, and rocks are made up of chemical substance called minerals. Now first, rocks. The rocks you see around you, the mountains, the canals and riverbeds, are all made of minerals. So there are different types of rocks we can see around us. Mountains, they are also made up of rocks. Canines, C-A-N-Y-O-N-S. It's a deep narrow valley with steep side, we say. It's a deep narrow valley. Yes, and river beds, a channel in which river flows, a stream. Okay, all are made of minerals. A rock is made up of two or more minerals. As in a rock, we can see a rock contains many minerals, two or more. Think of a chocolate chip. Example they have given us. Think of a chocolate chip cookie as a rock. So compare a rock to a chocolate cookie chip. Okay, yes, the cookie is made of flour, butter, sugar and chocolate. Yes, the cookie is made of flour, F-L-O-U-R, flour, then butter, sugar and chocolate. The cookie is like a rock actually. Chocolate cookie. Cookie is actually a rock, and the materials that we added in it, which are the material? Cookie is made up of flour, butter, sugar, chocolates. So these items or these materials, they are actually, yes, minerals. Means the cookie is like a rock and the flour, butter, sugar and chocolate are like minerals. You need minerals to make rocks, but you don't need rocks to make minerals. All rocks are made of minerals. Yes, so rocks are made up of minerals. Rocks are made up of minerals. Rocks contains two or more minerals. Okay? Yes. So next is about minerals. A mineral is composed of the same substance throughout. If you were to cut a mineral sample, it would look like the same throughout. Yes, there are about 3,000 different minerals in the world. So mineral is same as throughout, but rocks are of different types, and rocks contain many minerals. And we have 3,000 different minerals, and minerals are made of chemicals. First itself I told rocks are made up of chemical substance. These chemical substance are minerals. So minerals are made of chemicals, either a single chemical or a combination of chemicals. One chemical or it's mixed up with many. There are 103 non-chemical elements, and minerals are sorted into 8 groups. Yes, so that's about minerals. So here we are going to learn today more about rocks and minerals. Rocks contain a chemical substance called minerals, or we can say rocks contains two or more minerals. Yes, and both are nature gift to us. Okay. Yes, as we said earlier, rocks are of not same kind. There are different types of rocks. So now we are going to learn about these different types of rocks. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks. R-O-C-K-S. Igneous. Rocks. I-G-N-E-O-U-S. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed deep inside Earth's crust. Inside the Earth crust. That's why it's called intrusive rocks. Deep inside the Earth's crust or at the surface. That is extrusive rocks. We say intrusive. INTRUSIVE. Intrusive and extrusive. Okay. Yes. So, igneous rocks are formed deep inside the earth crust or at the surface, that's called extrusive rocks, as molten rock known as magma. Molten rock is known as magma. M-A-G-M-A, magma. Okay, the region inside the earth crust, deep inside the earth is extremely hot. There we can find this magma, the molten rock, magma it's called, and as molten rock known as magma below the surface cools, the liquid material begins to solidify into minerals of different sizes and compositions. Okay, this molten rock, this is magma, it is semi-solid liquid. We can find it inside, deep inside the earth crust. Where there is extremely hot over there we can find this. And generally, the longer the cooling time, the larger the mineral crystal can grow. So this molten rock, when it happens to come to the surface of the earth, what happens, it cools. Once it meets with land, or when it comes to the surface, from deep inside the earth, when it comes to the surface level of the earth and comes in contact with land or water, it becomes cool. So igneous rocks are formed by cooling or hardening of these rocks. So once it comes out, it comes in contact with land and water and get cool, and it forms the igneous rocks. Examples of intrusive rocks are granite and gabbro. Granite, G-R-A-N-I-T-E, granite, and gabbro, we say. Granite is made up of 3 common minerals. So, granite is a rock, igneous rock, so it is made up of some minerals. They are called quartz, mica and feldspar. These are the 3 minerals where granite is made up of. With this we use it for electrical equipments, for as a building material we use. Yes, this rock is widely used as building material. You might have seen granite flooring on the floor, isn't it? In houses, in hotels we can see. So this granite we use as a building material in construction purpose. Yes, this rock is widely used as a building material due to its abundance, because it is available in plenty and strength. Gabbro has a lower quartz content than granite and is therefore much darker. Color is little darker for gabbro. G-A-B-B-R-O. Okay. Yes. Liquid rock that reaches the surface cools very quickly. As a result of this immediate cooling, the crystals produced are extremely small. Because of this cooling, when it comes out outer surface, what happens? The crystals become so small. This tiny grain minerals tends to give these extrusive rocks. Yes, the surface it is called extrusive rocks. A rather opaque, homogeneous color. Opaque means which is not transparent. It is like plastic, wood, they are opaque substance we say. Yes, homogeneous color means same throughout. That's why mineral, when it cuts, it is same all over we said. All of the world's sea floors are produced in this manner of rapid cooling, and the dark grey heavy rock produced is called basalt. B-A B-A-S-A-L-T. Basalt. Okay. Yes. So this igneous rocks, we are learning about igneous rocks, right? Yes. Igneous rocks, actually they are formed by the cooling and hardening of this rocks, intrusive and extrusive. Inside the earth crust we can see, yes, it is extremely hot. The region is very hot. Yes, once that is called molten rock, magma we call. When it comes to the surface and when it becomes contact with land and water, it becomes cool and it forms igneous rocks. And example we have seen, yes, granite and gabbro. Granite is made up of the three minerals, quartz, mica and feldspar, and these are the minerals what granite is made up of, and which we use this for as a building material and in electrical equipments and all. Yes, and then the sea floor are produced in this manner, means world sea floor. We can find this igneous, this rock in the ocean floor. All of the world's sea floor are produced in this manner of rapid cooling. So, and the dark grey heavy rock there produces, it is called basalt. Okay, B-A-S-A-L-T, basalt. Okay, children. Yes, so you learned about, we are learning about igneous rocks. So igneous rocks are formed by cooling and hardening of rocks. So, yes, so that you learned how the igneous rocks are formed. Yes, and there are different types of igneous rocks, and one example already we learned, that is granite. Yes, granite is G-R-A-N-I-T, granite. It is very hard and strong. It is available in different colors, and it is a coarse grained igneous rock, often with a pink to reddish color. It's available in different colors. Often we can see it in pink to reddish color. A large portion of the granite is made of small crystals of feldspar, which give the rock the pink or reddish color. Because of feldspar mineral, the granite stone is getting this pinkish and reddish color. Feldspar. Most of the products that we use on our daily basis are made of this feldspar. Actually, our floor tiles, shower basins and bathrooms and all, they are feldspar, we say. Okay, and other minerals present are quartz, usually gray. It is albite feldspar, it is white, and either white mica, muscovite, or black mica, biotite. So these are the other minerals present in this granite. And the word granite means grain rock, we say. It weathers, means it cools slowly. So granite rock is found, how we are getting after cooling. Yes, so it cools slowly, then crumbles, means breaks into small pieces, and into loose grains, means fine material. That's why it is called grain rock. It weathers, crumbles into loose grains. That's why named as grain rock. It is granite. Yes, so that is about granite. Then basalt, B-A-S-A-L-T, basalt is a fine grained igneous rock, the other type of igneous rock, rich in iron, that gives it a black to brown color. Yes, so it is rich in iron, I-R-O-N. That's why it is giving it a black to brown color. Fluid lava flows, such as those in Hawaii. Hawaii is a group of islands, and so it produces basalt. Fluid lava flows, just like in Hawaii, where group of islands, there more this lava we can see. That's why they are telling like that. If basalt has a large number of gas bubbles holes, it is called vesicular basalt or scoria. If basalt has large number of gas bubble holes, then it will be, or it is called as this scoria or vesicular basalt. Basalt that has been exposed to air. When we expose basalt, to air, what happens? And water for a longer time may oxidize to red color. If we keep or expose this to air for a longer time, to air and water, this get the red color. So actually this basalt formed when lava cools down quickly. It is used for mainly construction purposes. Granite, basalt, all available in different colors, and they are strong and hard, and we use it for building monuments, then construction purposes. For our kitchen counters are made up of granite, isn't it? Yes, and basalt also. We use it mainly for construction purposes. So igneous rocks. So what are igneous rocks? Igneous rocks, yes, they are formed deep inside the earth crust and surface, yes, and at the surface, yes. So inside the earth is, inside the region of the earth, it is extremely hot. It is molten rock called magma. Once it comes out, the red hot lava, we say lava, molten rock magma, or the lava comes out of the earth, it comes in contact with land or water, it begins to cool and changes to this rocks and igneous rocks. They are igneous rocks, and examples we learned that granite and gabbro. And granite is made up of three common minerals. We learned quartz, mica and feldspar. Then different types of igneous rocks we learned is about granite and basalt. Granite is available in different colors. They are hard and strong, and the word granite means grained rock. It weathers, crumbles and into loose grains. That's why it's named as grain rock. Then basalt is also a fine grained igneous rock which is rich in iron, iron, which gives them this black to brownish color. And basalt that has been exposed to air and water for longer time, it oxidizes to red color. It is also formed when lava cools down quickly, and we use it mainly for construction purposes. Okay, yes. So next is about sedimentary rocks. So let us see what are sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rock is one of the three main rock groups along with igneous and metamorphic rocks, and is formed in many ways by the deposition of the weathered remains of other rocks. So remains of other rocks means clastic sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, how they are formed. Sedimentary rocks. So all the rocks that we can see on the layers or on the upper crust of the earth, they break into small pieces and form sediments, we say. So what happens? The sediments moves or deposited at one place because of this running water, waves, wind and all, and finally over a period of time this sediments it get layers under the ocean floor or the bottom of the lake, and because of the upper layers that forms, and that pressure, the lower layer get hardens and form sedimentary rocks. So that's what they called. They are formed by the deposition of weathered remains of other rocks, and by the accumulation and consolidation of sediments. Yes, consolidation, number of things combined together to form some effective substance. Okay, and by the deposition of the results of biogenic activity, means produced by the living organisms, some remains of plants and animals. Over a period of time, what is happening? The remains of plants, animals, everything, when the sediments get deposited at one place because of this running water, wind, wave, there this over a period of time everything get accumulated over the, yes, and by precipitation from solutions. So these are the ways by which the sedimentary rocks are formed. And sedimentary rocks include common types such as chalk, limestone, sandstone. They are all sedimentary rocks. Chalk, limestone, sandstone. These are the example of sedimentary rocks. Okay, chalk, limestone, sandstone, clay, shale. Sedimentary rocks cover 75% of Earth's surface. So, 75% of Earth's surface we can see sedimentary rocks. 4 basic processes are involved in the formation of clastic sedimentary rock. Clastic sedimentary rocks, as we said, they are the remains of other rocks. Yes, example mudstone, sandstone, etc. They are created from the remains of plants and animals. Then weathering means erosion. Soil erosion means running water, waves, wind. Because of this smaller pieces of rocks get deposited at one place. Okay. Then weather caused mainly by friction of waves. See, transportation, where the sediment is carried along by the current, deposition and compaction, where the sediment is squashed together to form a rock of this kind. Yes, this is the way how the sedimentary rocks are formed. All the rock on the upper surface. Yes, this is the way how sedimentary rocks are formed. All the rocks on the Earth's surface slowly, what happens, break down into small pieces which are called sediments, and they deposited at one places because of this running water, waves and all. And what happens is, over a period of time, these layers get deposited at the bottom of the sea, lakes or ocean bed we say, and because of this layers of sediments, because of its pressure, the in lower layer, they form the sedimentary rocks. Yes, sedimentary rocks are formed from overburden pressure as particles of sediments are deposited out of air, ice or water flows carrying the particles in suspension. Means, as I said, this when they carry away over a period of time, what happens actually, yes, the sediments get deposited under the bottom of the lake, and due to this weight of the upper layers of sediments, this lower sediments harden to form the sedimentary rocks. Yes, so this is the way how sedimentary rocks are formed. Understood, children?